What's up, guys? So I got some mail that's come in, and I figured I would go through it. I always try to answer these. This is a bit of a long one, so a lot of times people just send a particular question. But Adrian has reached out a couple times, and I figured like, hey, I'll go through a lot of the scenario and then give kind of some of my thoughts on where he is, because there are a lot of you guys that are in a similar situation. So it's from Adrian Food. Thanks so much for reaching out, Adrian. Shout out to you. So he says, been watching me on Ty's program, Ty Lopez, for any of you guys that follow Ty. I've been doing some stuff with him for a little while. And it says, love what you teach and the knowledge of doing deals. After learning your teaching together with the Web Equity Show, if you're not checking out the Web Equity Show, that is a wealth of knowledge. I will tell you, it is so good that investors in my fund literally told me I needed to take it down. And some people say that, and it's like, oh, they don't want me to release this info. But I literally had investors in my fund that were like, why are you telling people this stuff? Take this down and let's just go make money. So check that out. Maybe one day they will force me to take it down. Probably not though. We got a new season that's coming out, season 4. It's gonna be all about doing larger deals, 7-figure deals. That'll be out later this year. So check that out. And he talks about the YouTube channel as well. So he starts to talk about where he is now. And, he's going and started looking at deals, got 2 promising deals. Now he's starting to raise goodwill with his connections and network. And he has 2 people that are possibly interested in discussing investing with him. So what he asks is, what's your advice if you were put in my situation? And then he talks a little bit about his situation. I will give you kind of the highlights. Says if you have a team of people that have advanced skills to grow a business, looking to add CPA legal operations to the team. If you found great online business deals and dreamed of doing deals, but didn't have the financing. If your network capacity now had the ability to raise about 10 to 15,000, maybe in the next 30 days, and maybe could go out and get a loan for some funds as well. Very little money of his own to put in, and would love to get a deal at 2x. His end goal is to buy the business with cash flow, to support himself, and to buy a second and grow a portfolio. Like I always tell you guys, this isn't about doing a single deal. It's about building a portfolio of businesses that give you enough money not only to pay your bills, but to go out and buy more businesses with that cash flow. So the biggest fear is passing out on great deals, not finding great deals, that kind of thing. You watched a video on my channel that says there's nothing worse than finding a dream deal and can't finance it. I definitely stand by that. All right, so let's talk through some of these things. Bottom line is, what do you do if you're young, you don't have a huge network, and you're trying to do these deals? The toughest thing is that at the beginning, take a sip of water. At the beginning of your career, you've got to make up for everything with hustle. So when I was 19, it was up to me to find those really great deals because I didn't have the money to do a deal where I had to pay cash. So when you're buying a business and you're 20 years old and you don't have money, you really have to find a very motivated seller. And if you're thinking like, okay, how in the world do I do that? One of the things that you have to understand is that you're not going to find them just by going out and looking on the market. You've got to find those hidden market deals. That's the kind of crux of all of this. The second thing that you've got to do is, when you're building those relationships. I had a client yesterday who was like, hey, I have some people that are interested in kind of me mentoring them or me helping them. And, I encourage them. I'm like, hey, I didn't start mentoring people until I've done this stuff for 10 years. And now the main reason I mentor people and I do things like this and make these videos is because I have a lot of money raised. You know, literally there's millions of dollars that are on the sideline that I need more really great operators that go through the training and my processes so that I can do those deals with those people. The first 10 years, the reason I can raise money like that is that's all I did was spend time with investors. So those are really the only two things that you should be focused on. Finding off-market deals. Most of the deals that I closed early on were off-market, and building relationships with investors. And it takes time. It's not anything that's going to happen like overnight, but I can say that it's worth, you know, that decade that I spent just building relationships, proving myself to investors has really paid off. So hope that helps Adrian and helps some of you other guys. Be sure to subscribe below, comment. Look forward to getting some of your other questions. Thanks for checking out the video.